All right, here we go. What's going on, Coach Launchers? About to go live. And do our profile audit part 2. Cannot wait. There it is. And we shall have it. Zoom is back up and working. There we go. And we have it. So Zoom's back up and working. This was supposed to be a one-part broadcast. It was going to be long. So because Zoom wasn't working the other day and I couldn't share with you my screen, we decided to break it up into 2 pieces. And so that's just exactly what we're dealing with. And so we will be going through this. Let me just grab a hold of this so I can broadcast into the group. If you aren't in the Coach Launcher group, you're going to want to jump in there because there's so much training that goes on in there for free. My goal is to give away more training for free than most people charge for. And so we're launching right into the Coach Launcher group right now. That's what I'm doing. And then we're going to start rolling. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I will be checking over here on this screen. Welcome to the profile audit part 2. So glad that you're here and you're with us. All right. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a holler. Good morning, Sean. How are you? Steve, good to see you. If you can hear me, let me know. I'm going to be going through here, broadcasting on a couple different, from my business page, broadcasting into the group. So if you aren't on the business page, and you're going to have to excuse me because my hair is unmanageable today. My beard, there's so much beard wax going on in here, and I'm not sure why it's that way. Oh, my goodness. I love coffee. I only have about a cup a day with caffeine in it, but oh my gosh. Artie, thank you. Kathy, good to see you. Quan, how are you? Hey. Steve can hear me. Awesome. Fantastic. So I will be going through this. I've got double monitors going on here trying to capture everything. And we're going to do our best here to make sure that we can, to make sure that I can see your questions. So let me just open it up over here as well. And then we're going to do the deep dive. We're going to do the thing. All right. And I'm going to show you exactly what we do to audit a profile. Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. All right. Now I'll be able to see your questions and anything else. Better to have your hair unmanageable than having your life unmanageable. That is actually true. I get it. Kathy, only one? I've got 2 monitors flowing through here right now. So, all right. So for the second thing I want to do here is I want to go pull up and see who we're starting with. Beautiful. And so much activity in this group. Let me tell you, I love having you all in here. I love what you're doing. I love that you are taking action. I love that you're implementing. So I'm just pulling up right now to see who goes first. You might be like, I'm going first. I'm going first. Well, I'm going to go literally by who's the first person to talk. And I'm going to walk you through now everything I say. Sean, this is for you because you said be nice. Everything I say is going to come from a place of love to help. So there we go. Found it. We're going to start with Rachel Koo. I believe I said your name right. If I didn't, let me know, Rachel. Hopefully I did. Okay. Let me start by sharing my screen. And we'll get rolling. You're about to see my ugly face twice. Look at that. Look at that mug. There we are. All right. So we're going to start with Rachel Koo because she said me. Boom. That's her. All right. How we doing, folks? I volunteer as a tribute. Kathy, you're awesome. So this is Rachel. Okay, so let's start. Let's go over what were we talking about. The very first thing we talked about in part one is profile picture. And then we have a profile picture of Rachel. Awesome. Then we talked about real estate. This picture, this picture, this picture. Fantastic. I love it. Financial agility. Passionate about living out a life of purpose and adding value to people around. Okay, so it's the very first thing someone sees is the picture, and she's got it. Are you all with me? Financial agility. And if I'm auditing your profile today, don't go and change anything right now. It will not help you. Keep it the way it is right now. And then I will dive deep on it. So I like that this is her cover photo. I would say the next thing is don't have the same cover photo as your featured photo. So Rachel knows how to create a feature photo. For those of you who don't, once we get to someone who doesn't, I'll show you how. But our first three things is I'm pretty happy right now, right? That is Rachel. Awesome. Look, she's smiling. She is in an authority position. She's teaching, or maybe she's asking a question. We don't know. Doesn't matter. That's her. I don't get weird when she friend requests me because she's her, right? And she's got her cover photo, financial agility. This right here, I would change this, Rachel. I would change this right here. Do you understand why I'm saying it's another opportunity? Don't have the same picture. All right. Now, passionate about living out a life of purpose and adding value to people around. I don't really know from that, Rachel, how you could possibly help me. Right? I don't know what you do. Expense concierge. Rachel helped me get clarity and confidence in my personal. So I'm going to assume you do something with financial agility, that you help with finances, but I don't know. So this could be tighter, could really explain what you do right away. Here is Rachel sharing a post. Okay. Now we've gone through the first three things: profile picture, right? Major real estate. A on profile picture. I'd give it a B on, make it an A by changing this on major real estate. I'll give this a B minus because you could get that up to an A by being really specific about what you do. But now let's see, is she a leader? Shared. Recommending a yoga retreat. All right. Sharing something else. Happy New Year, everyone. Personally, my highest ranking love language is quality time. Okay. Sharing something else. What are the past, present? Sharing another video. Thanking people. Okay. I am 4 scrolls down. Now 5 scrolls down. 6 scrolls down. I don't know what she does, and I haven't seen any post that says, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a leader. Now I'm being really picky, but this is what we have to do all the time. People should see immediately as soon as they start scrolling. New Facebook page. Okay. And now she's starting to describe what she does a little bit. Another shared video. Okay. Facilitator of a program. So Rachel, my biggest advice, if you want to crank up your profile, is to make, oh, look at that, is to make more posts where you're teaching people from your expertise, and all they see is how you want to give them a chance to say, oh my gosh, she totally gets me. She might be able to help me. Does that make sense? Is this making sense to everybody? Let me know if that's making sense to you. All right. Okay. Anybody says yes? Makes sense, Brad? Makes sense. Awesome, Sean. I know there's a little bit of a lag here. So next up, we have Lanita. I'm going to get out a mint as well because this coffee is making my mouth dry. All right, Lanita, here we go. Okay, Sean says makes sense. Quan says makes sense. Steve says makes sense. Bradley, Kathy says yes. Okay, and here is Lanita. So, excuse me for chewing on a mint while I'm talking. Let's start with Lanita. Someone's been listening to Profile Audit Part 1. Here is her profile picture. Awesome. We click on that. That is her, no doubt about it. She is not hiding. She's not afraid to put her face out there. Let's look at this. Soulful, ambitionista, sacred place for leaders, and I'm going to guess that says creatives. Okay. So good there, good here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look. I help ambitious women achieve emotional freedom to boldly live out their true calling. Lanita, fantastic. It's fantastic. I love it. I know exactly what you do. I know exactly who you help. I'm not a woman, but now if I know somebody, if I know an ambitious woman who doesn't have emotional freedom, I know who to recommend them to once I get to know Lanita. And I think to myself, I want to be friends with this person. Okay. Now, she co-authored a book. Great. I'm looking here. This needs to become just one picture. That's what this is. Lanita, are you with me? I think you said you couldn't make it. But this picture right here needs to become one picture. See how this stands out? Rachel had this too. I'm going to show you all how to do this. Okay. I've shown you before. I'm going to show you again. So this is called right here, your featured photos. Here's what happens. You click on edit. And if Lanita clicks on hers, Lanita, you're going to see a bunch of pictures. You're going to have like, what are you going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. You're going to delete all but one of them. by Xing them out. Then you're going to add the photo you want. You know, it literally, here we go, everybody. If you're not familiar with Canva, get familiar with Canva. All right, this is Canva, and this is how you create feature photos. And I'll show you where I created my feature photo. This is where I create all my stuff. This is where I created my feature photo. You can see all this stuff moves around. You can search images. Rocket ship. Get all these options that you can put right in, and then you buy them. Depending on what you choose and what you create, you know, could be free. There's a really similar ship to what I used right here. Could be free, could be $9. Just depends per photo. You don't have to go too crazy. So you're going to upload your photo to, remember this, to your timeline. Upload it to your profile, to your timeline. Then you're going to go back in here and you're going to click off all the photos and then click the upload photo, or just pick it and make sure it's the only one. And when you're done, you have that. Any questions on how to create one single featured photo? And what should that be? Well, if you don't have a group like me, see, people see my photo, they click on it, and now they can go get in the group. Check it out, because when you click on it, where does it take you? It takes you to the Coach Launcher group, where we are live right now. We're also live on my biz page. So maybe you would just, Lanita, if you don't have a group, which I don't know a new coach should, to be honest with you, you might just put, I help ambitious women achieve emotional freedom and boy, live out their true calling. You might actually put that right on your design, and let's do bold women. Maybe you have a logo. I don't know, right? But you might just use a picture of bold women. You could then blur this out a little bit. You can use these filters, go to advanced options, blur it out, and then add some text. Here's some text. Boom. I help bold women, and then you do your whole thing, right? Does that make sense? Trying to get rid of this. There we go. Oh my goodness. Is this a battle or what? I will win. There we go. I won. So that's what you'll want to put in there, Lanita. That A right here, right? A right here, except for I would try to drag this up so you can read this whole thing. Okay. And then let's see what your actual profile content looks like. Are you all with me? Shuvik, this is a good question. Should new coach have groups or business page? We'll do. My take on this is have a business page and then don't even use that much. I'm using my business page now. I've been a coach for 7 years. I'm going full time. I mean, I've been full time for years. I do multiple 5-figure months. Like I'm at the place I run ads, so I have to use my business page, but you can get to full time. You can have a $5,000 a month consistently without a business page. Okay. It's another thing. It's another layer of work for you. I'm fine doing it. I can also hire people. You know what I mean? I have a team every month. They're on my team and they're some of the best. And I pay for them, and I pay for ads, and I pay for other consultants. Does that make sense? So Shubik, I think you just stay. It is a bit out of track, but it's a great question. It really is. Stay with your personal profile, man. That's most bang for your buck. So, okay. Someone shared something to our timeline. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lanita. Love thyself. Lanita, are you a speaker here? Nope. I don't know. Someone shared it to her timeline. New job site today. There she is. This is getting shared a lot. I removed this so that it's only on there once. Happy Wednesday. All right, your daily journal. Look at that. Congratulations, Lanita. I'm still scrolling and I don't see any place yet. I've been scrolling several times. I need to see something that teaches me that you know something. Okay, so here are some lives. Tap into the truth of Purple Camouflage Mentor. Okay. Lanita, time to get your training on here. All right, there it is. There it is. Took too long, right? I want to see it right from the beginning. I really do. All right. So this was last Saturday. All right. Jess Blanche, I know her. Okay. So you're sharing a lot of other people's stuff. I want more of your stuff. Okay. I want more of your stuff. I want to learn from you. Otherwise, I'll go hire these other people. Do you know what I'm saying? If I'm someone who needs help, let me show you an example. Here's me doing a super long training. Let's go to, this is my profile page. Immediately. How long is that training? An hour and 52 minutes. Now that's from my group. It's not cheating. Here's a short question. Not a short question, a short statement, but it gets 20 comments, 2 shares. This is a long piece of leadership I wrote. 12 comments, 3 shares, 42 likes, okay? And when you read through this, I know what I'm talking about. That sounds arrogant. It's not. It's just I'm being a leader here. Are you all with me? Do you all understand what I'm saying when I say I need to see leadership posts? I need to demonstrate that I can actually help people. And because I've done all the work of my niche and my messaging, right? I know how people feel. I know what they're thinking in my target audience, my target market. All right. And that's why I say that. You have to do all that work. That's why Unit 3 comes before Unit 4, right? You have to do all that work. And then you've got to start putting it on here. Okay. Here's someone saying, hire Brad. That's great when people post on your wall and say, hire Brad, right? This is me talking about some bonuses for anyone who joins Coach Launch. Those are over now, but it's still on there. 1 spot left for the high performance opportunity. It's fantastic. That's going really well, by the way. This is me with a short post. All right. Then a medium-sized post, kind of shorter, deep. An interview that was shared to my timeline. More leadership, right? More leadership. A training here, 8 minutes, went live. All right. Someone else sharing onto somebody else saying, work with Bradley Grinnen. Another deeper training. Boom. Not training, but post. All right. Are you guys making sense with me? You're a leader. Leaders lead. It is what it is. Quan, you nailed it. Boom. Fantastic. Absolutely. Okay. Lanita, there you go. That's the biggest thing you can do. 1, change this to 1 feature photo, and 2, post on your, I'm going to show you another one. Morgan Ruth is a leader. She has enrolled clients. There she is. First thing, look at this. That's her with her pup. Oh, wonderful. Love the sky. So it tells us a little bit about her. Dating mindset. I help people date smart and build strong relationships. Traveler, music lover, and dog rescue advocate. Now, I'm not auditing hers. I'm showing you hers so that you can see what a really good profile looks like other than mine, right? 3 tips in 4 minutes. I love that. 3 tips in 4 minutes, small changes for big results. Look at this, 11 comments, 40 plus people have liked it. Here she is, leader. Look at that, that's strong. Here she is, the myth of the how-to guide. Morgan, you're such a rock star. I hope you're watching this. 11 comments, 1 share. This is just good. Happy New Year's. Oh, she's a real person? Of course she is. How do we know? All these pictures over here. Here's someone saying, work with her if you want a dating coach. This is really good, right? Another leadership post. It's probably one of her clients. Yep. And she's saying, I'm going to open up 1 complimentary 30-minute call each day for the next 5 days. Morgan enrolls clients. I know that for a fact. Are you all with me? Do you see what makes a profile just stand out? Within minutes of meeting this person, you will add her as a friend and you will look at her content. And if you need help with dating, you'll be like, well, this is a person that might be able to help me. What? That's what you want people to say when they come to your profile. All right. So are you with me? Do you understand what I'm saying about Morgan? All right. Katrina Ely. Hope I said your name right, Katrina. There she is. Empowered to launch. Okay. Here we go, Katrina. Excuse me while I blow my nose really quickly. Sorry. I'm muted to blow my nose and I forgot to unmute. Here's what I was saying is to answer your question. Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me now? Steve, I blew my nose and it blew my audio. All right. Can you all hear me now? You can. Good. So Katrina, here's what I was, so to answer your question, Steve, Rich Lewis does Twitter all day long. He does Facebook and Twitter, but his biggest following was on Twitter. So that's where he started, I think. He's got a ton of followers. That guy sets up strategy sessions all day long. All right. All right. So are you with me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know if you can. I know there's a little bit of a lag. Awesome. Thanks, Quan. Yep. Awesome. That's me. This will happen to you. These are the things you can't be afraid of, right? If I never went live or did training or did leadership posts because I was afraid something was going to go wrong, my coaching business I'd still be a new coach. I'd be a 7-year new coach. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things like mute yourself and then forget to unmute. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. You'll never remember this after today that I didn't unmute. All right. So Katrina, I'm not sure what you do. All right. So you have yourself as your profile picture. Lovely picture, by the way, Katrina. And you're using this real estate. We need to use this real estate too. Okay. So you could put your book picture there. You could put this picture there. All right. If you have a group, you could put a group picture there. However, again, you're going to click on the edit button, delete all but one picture, and then click save, like I've done, deleted all but one picture. And nope, see, I could put 9 pictures on here. What I do is I just click every one off, and it leaves me with just that. All right. So I don't know what you do, Katrina, because there's no intro. So that would be the third thing. You've got to put an intro in here. All right. Let me see. What did you say? You said, I teach women the steps they need to launch their dream online business. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's what you want to put here. I teach women. Just that whole sentence. It's awesome. Put that right in your intro, Katrina. Okay. Now, boom, 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 boom. Okay. I like this post. Power of an online business. You're teaching your clients. Look at you going live and doing a training. All right. And it tells me you were doing this from your business page, probably. Beautiful. Stop dreaming of freedom. You can help. What happens when I click here? You've got a webinar, Katrina. Look at you, right? Perfect. All right. Okay. Katrina, this is good. Your content is good. I'm seeing you as a leader. I would say maybe I like this. Okay. The only thing I would add to this is maybe a couple written lengthy posts for someone who maybe can't watch a video because they're at work or on the bus and they can't hear, that they could read that just demonstrates that you know what you're talking about. Does that make sense? Is that making sense for all of you? Do you understand why I'm saying that? But this is good. I would also say maybe more pictures of you having fun. Like this. I love this. This tells me you're a real person. All right. It's this balance. It's this balance of I'm a real person. This is my real life. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm a leader. All right. This is great, Katrina. So here's what I'd say. Your biggest leverage right now is 1, put in your intro that you help women launch online businesses. Turn this into 1 featured photo, and then maybe write a couple of posts once a week or 2 times a week that really demonstrate your leadership. Keep going live. Keep doing your training. If you aren't going live from your personal page, you should, because Facebook will completely reward you for that. All right. So you should be doing, I'd mix it up between my business page and my personal profile. Right. And I go live in my group for my business page and sometimes for my personal profile. I still mix it up. And I've been doing this for a long time. Awesome. We got a yerp from Kathy. Fantastic. Love it. Okay, so let's see who's next. Nicole Hatcher, here we go. I don't know if you're on with us right now. If you haven't seen part 1, this would be a reminder to just go back to part 1, okay, of the profile audit, why we're talking about the things we're talking about. But let's lay into it. Are you all still with me? Are you finding this helpful? If you're finding this helpful, hit the like or the heart button and then say, this is helpful. Because if it's not, I'll stop, right? If you're not finding it helpful, there's no sense in wasting your time or my time. What names, Quan? What names are you talking about? Helpful. Awesome. Cool. Quan, I'm really curious about that question. What names are you talking about? The names, are you talking about the names of the people that I'm auditing? All right. Great, helpful. We'll keep going. Oh, yeah. These are people who they said on the post, they said, hey, yeah, I want to do this. Can you help me? Right? I'll show you where I'm getting them from. It's a post in the Coach Mantra group where I said, if you want in on this, I believe your name's on there. Yeah, you're after Nancy Schwan. All right? You're coming up, Quan. So, Nicole, okay? She's great, by the way. Started reading Blue Fishing by Steve Sims. Steve is an incredible individual. Love that guy. If you haven't read his book, read his book, Blue Fishing. Some of you I've just mailed you the book because it's just that good. All right. It's a great place to start for a brand new coach because it will give you the agility and the persistence to just figure things out in your new coaching business. All right. So here we go with Nicole. Nicole, you just showed up and I'm on yours. That's awesome. Welcome. So here we go. Nicole, great use of your first 2 real estate spots. This is a picture of Nicole. Nicole and I are friends. If Nicole sends a friend request to somebody, they don't question, who is she? If she had a picture of a unicorn here, she would become highly suspect, even though I like unicorns, okay? But this is her. I know that. Look at that. That's who she is. Wonderful. Oh, and look at these kids. I'm assuming they're yours, but they're adorable. I relate to you because I have 2 daughters, okay? And then right here, we want to turn this into, you did join at the right time, Nicole. We want to turn this into a featured photo. I'm going to show you all one more time because Nicole wasn't here. This is how you do a feature photo, okay? You're going to click on edit, Nicole. Right here on yours, you'll have an edit button. You're going to click on edit. It's going to pop all these up. For me, it only pops up 1 photo. Okay, but yours is going to have a bunch of photos. All you do is remove every photo except for the one that you want to feature, and you click save, and it will be your featured photo. So now for you, you're already there. So I would actually go to canva.com and use something like this, right? You can create any kind of design you want. But so for a Facebook post, you click on this, right? And you would get all of these frameworks that you can use. So maybe you'd use this one. And then what you would type in here is mother, lawyer, biz owner, women can do it all. So we're going to tackle this at the same time. Mother, lawyer, biz owner. I love it. But tell me what you do. Okay? You might say, I help unorganized, high achieving women get organized in their life and home or whatever, right? But I want to know what you do. Am I hiring you as a lawyer? If I need help from you, right? I need to know. We've had some conversations, so I have a pretty good idea now of what you do, but I need to know. So this is something, leave these up here. You are a mother, you are a lawyer, you are a business owner. I love that. Look, I'm a dad to 2 insatiably curious and fierce daughters. I'm a Fortune 100, 500 executive coach and a coach launcher. Okay. You just want to write, I help women, blah, blah, blah. Does that make sense? Are you with me, Nicole? All right. So then you would go to Canva, and this is where you would type it in, you know, whatever you call yourself or whatever. You just want to have some kind of featured photo like that so people know what you're doing. Okay? There we go. Now let's roll. So we've got this is good. Make sure it's not a picture of you down here in your featured photo because you're already here. I love this. Okay. Now that you could make this a feature photo of you and your kids, and this you could use as telling what you do, but you want something there, right? So happy birthday to my firstborn. Oh, Mom, you're so wonderful. That's fantastic. Love it. Now I know she's a real person. She's got a birthday and people are actually saying happy birthday to her. She isn't a scam artist out there, right? Dehydrating apples, pears for kids snack this week, right? Love it. There we go. Love it. Left job at DLA Piper. Oh, I wonder what she does. Started a new job at Atrium LLP. Very cool. Okay. So she's corporate counsel. Oh, she's a lawyer. That's right. So we want to know that you also do coaching. That's why we put it up there. Now, what I'm looking for is, are you a real person? We have decidedly so. You have. Lessons. Okay, so this is a leadership post. Okay. This is a leadership post. I make my coffee bulletproof style. Okay. You can do anything with right tools. Here's what I'm going to say, Nicole. More of those leadership posts. Yummy. Yummy. That's another leadership post. Great. We need to break these up. This is important for everybody to understand. Okay? This is important for everybody to understand. This format, people won't read much. Okay? People won't read this format much because it's paragraphs. Paragraphs. Let me show you the difference. Look at this really long post. It's so long it opens up a new page. Okay? But I am teaching here. And 1 or 2 sentences at the most, then you've got to skip a space and your eyes will start to fall down the post. This is a really, really long post, but look up the comments. 3 shares, 12 comments. You can post long. It just has to be really good content because you know your people really well. And you have to space it out. No paragraphs because it just your brain goes boom, 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 and it like falls down it like your brain's falling down steps. Boom, 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 boom. Little dashes here. Okay. Boom, boom, or boom, boom, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Right? That's what that looks like. That's what a strong leadership post looks like. Even when I'm talking about bonuses for my program, you just fall right down. If that was all one paragraph, no one would read that. Okay? Even on a short one, that could be one paragraph, but it's not. Does that make sense, Nicole? Do you all understand what I'm talking about? Here's another longer post, but nothing more than 2 sentences put together. It has a cadence. It's how you talk. If all I did was talk really fast, you'd all leave. If all I did was talk like this all the time, I did this in the part 1, and all I did was keep talking, and there was no space, there was no break, there was nowhere for you to think, and I just kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going, and I never shut up because I never paused. I never asked you a question. I just kept going like this. You would all just leave. And people will do that when they read. this is how we talk. That's why it's important. You with me? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, put that into practice, Nicole. Put that into practice. And just something for all of you to remember is that what we're doing with these profile audits is one small piece in all of the things you have to do in order to resonate with your people, connect with them, engage them, get on the phone with them, and enroll them as clients. If you think that auditing your profile will now bring you clients, you will be so disappointed. This helps you meet new people, add them as friends, grow your audience, grow your platform from your personal profile, but it will not solve all your problems if your problems are, I don't know how to enroll clients. Okay. It's a process and you have to be consistent with it for many, 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 many weeks. But if you are, you start enrolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clients, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And my clients focus on this daily. Okay. And that's how you become a coach with paying clients. So just this profile audit is not going to do it for you all. All right. Definitely hit the units. Nicole, you're doing really well here. You got such a great start. Okay. Keep that up. Nancy Schwan. Here we go, Nancy. I've got time for a couple more. And then I've got a call at 1. There she is. Nancy Schwan. Okay. Nancy, we're going to, first thing, that's you. Love it. We know that's you. Fantastic. Okay. But this picture right here, I can't read it unless I click on it. I like it. I like the message, but I like to just read it from there. And then you're going to want to make your feature photos one photo. Could be your logo. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Right? But you know how to do that now because we've gone through that a few times with a few other people. So I would fix this and you want to fix this. Now, you got a great intro, helping prevent and reverse chronic disease by shifting beliefs and making minor lifestyle changes. You might want to say something, also, I like to drink tea, or also, I like to skydive, something like that, just so it's a little more personable, and I chuckle a little bit, right? Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now let's check out and see how your content is. Great. I like this. And I've seen your posts, so I know just another day in Colorado. Love that. This tells me you're a real person walking around taking pictures. All right. Sharing this. Fantastic. Okay. This is a great leadership post. And I would say too many paragraphs. It's okay if it's really long, if they're all separate sentences, but too many paragraphs, maybe throw in some bullets, maybe throw in some hashes here, right? Just so someone wants to read the whole thing, because your brain will just go, oh, too much. So if you space them out, like I just talked about, I think you'll be golden. Free training, love it. You can register for it, but I would not make this a paragraph. I would break these sentences up too. This looks like more leadership. I love it, Nancy. Just break them up, okay? No longer than this, right? There you go. Look, you got some interaction on here too. Love it. More leadership training. This is good. See, this is broken up pretty well. It might be a lot here, but when you're writing, you want to write as if you're speaking to somebody. You want there to be a cadence. Are you with me? You want there to be a cadence. And so if this is too long, then how could you say this better? Shorter. And guess what? Space, ... space. You won't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. So Nancy, I think you just break that out a little bit. Just break that up, break all these out a little bit so people will read them. Love that. All right, you're fantastic. Quan, here we go. And let's crack through this real quick. There she is. Here we go. Okay. That's you? I like this picture. That's you? Look at someone's been doing their work. Quan, what's going on here? Right? This is fantastic. From Poughkeepsie to Paris. But you're an investor, a life coach, and an author. What do you do specifically? I would have these three things, and then underneath it, I would, write about it, what you do. Does that make sense? Like, tell me what you do in one sentence right now with people, Quan. I would just start going forward, Kathy. If you have time, you can go back, but I would just start by going forward, just moving forward. I don't say, mine says coach launcher, and I believe that gives people a good enough idea. Not everybody is going to be fortunate enough for that, so you're going to want to write what you do. Willie Baker is sharing your story. Love that. Someone else shared you. Somebody else shared you. I like that I was just reading about this morning, Quan. Just reading about this morning. I empower people to take the limits off their lives, pursue their dreams, and reach their full potential. Boom. Put that in your intro as well. I love this. Yes, you are teaching. You are being a leader. Blowing your tax refund on lace front wigs and clothes for the birds. Preach, preach. Here are three things you can. This is great. This is a short leadership post, but it's good. Look at you. 9 comments, 32 likes, 4 shares. Quan, we need to have a serious conversation, because looking at this profile, if you don't have consistent clients enrolling with you, we could make that happen quicker than not. Look at this. 59 comments, 8 shares. Come on. This is great. Great leadership posts. Great. This tells me you're a real person. Love that. Are you with me, Quan? Does this make sense what I'm saying? You are killing it. You're speaking to the times. You're using your platform to serve people. I love it. Okay. Love it. Another leadership post. Maybe break these out so they aren't as paragraphy right here. But we're getting picky. But that's my job. When I work with clients, I get picky because I want them to get the most leverage ever. Okay. Look at this couple right here. Who doesn't want to be them? That's awesome. That is such a great picture. I love it. It's you. Here's why I love it, because I believe that's authentically you and your partner. You know what I mean? You're not faking it. Look at that red everywhere. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Happy New Year. Okay. So Quan, here's what you need to do. Your profile is almost perfect. Okay. If we might need to have a conversation about how you're engaging people, let's talk. We should seriously talk. Hit me up. Okay. Shoot me a message and we will chat. All right. This is great. Keep it up. Space out your paragraphs a little bit. We're going to hit one more. We're going to hit Sean because Sean is here. And then I have to hop on a call and I will come back. I will come back for Lance, Aquanetta, Sherry. Okay, Sean, let's do it. I got to go super fast, Sean, so I will come back to you as well. First of all, like this picture. This is who you are. Love it. All right, we know who you are. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Come on. This is a good picture, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about for featured photos. Entrepreneur, security offer, helper, friend of many, hardworking, dedicated, driven. Okay. Supervisor. Dude, you are a supervisor. I would write security supervisor. I don't know why. In my head, I just like that. It sounds bad. Okay. Happy Monday. Now I'm looking for leadership posts immediately. Boom. Come on, dude. You're killing it. All right. Great work. Look at this. Somebody has been paying attention and putting in the work. Look at this. This is good. I'm going to ask Sean. We're friends. I'm going to ask how many friends you have. How many friends do you have, brother? Because if you aren't consistently enrolling clients, we need to get you out and connecting with people pronto. I like this leadership post. So a little too paragraphy here, but again, you're like, Juan, there's not much. I mean, we're being really picky, but that's because you've got an advanced profile for someone in the Coach Launcher group, and that's great. Tech Mobile, baby. Yep. I remember that game like it was yesterday. Real person saying happy birthday. Beautiful. All right. I've got a roll. You have done a great job. All right. I've got to roll out. If I have time here, if this call doesn't go long, I'll pop back in here and we'll finish them up. Sean, it looks good. Let's talk again. You're all fantastic, and I will talk with you later.